with that being said, we're in Watkins Glen.
What's up, guys? It's Runs Racing.
We're here at Watkins Glen, here prepared to die in the S10 once again. You could just see DJ smiling like, yeah, it's about to kill us.
If there's anywhere to die in an S10, it's Watkins Glen.
Yeah, walls everywhere, very high speed, very well known in the NASCAR world for being that track where all the cars die.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking ice cream shop has motorsports trophies in it. Like,
well, we have GLTC practice in like 20 minutes. DJ's gonna go out. It's DJ, me, and Matt, and of course Vern in her newly wrapped EG. So yeah, we're just gonna see how today goes, and hopefully it goes well. So while Matt gets a coat, I'm going to just fill you guys in quick. So I am in Vern's tow rig, the MDX. We are going to go to Advance Auto to go grab some parts for the S10, and then he's just grabbing a coat from our hotel room. So yeah, practice one went pretty well so far. The truck doesn't have very much like feeling of like that bouncing that we've been trying to tackle for a long time. As far as I didn't drive the car, so I don't know personally how it felt. But coming through one of the laps, we've been having a minor issue with a little bit of like fuel starve and things like that. So we didn't have it filled up all the way, and it definitely ate through the rest of the gas that it had. So yeah, well, we filled it up. We're gonna aim to have, we gotta finish wiring up our taillights just because we don't race in the rain typically, and we don't use the truck other than for Gridlife. So we're gonna finish wiring up the actual tail lights so that they work in unison with our rain light that we have. And then, yeah, other than that, a little bit of coolant pushing, or water pushing past the radiator cap. So just gonna try a new radiator cap and then see if that fixes that problem, get those wires ran for the tail lights, and then aim to have a good qualifying number one, which may or may not be a little bit wet. That's saying it. Go in the car. Okay.
Matt, do you want a nut and bolt check?
The shit in the rear. Was it going in there? Because you know how to adjust the shifter?
Yeah. I need 12s then.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Powertrain feels exactly the same, and probably because it is. The exhaust note inside the car is definitely more than an SI. And the rev matching is nice if you're into that kind of thing like me because I'm lazy and I don't want to do it myself. That's why I bought Haltech to do it for me.
It's starting to rain. It is midday. We just got done watching some drifting. There wasn't too much going on, so we just headed back to the pits and got all of our cars ready. DJ, are you gonna go out and grip drift?
No, I have to watch my kid.
Oh, nuts. So the truck's free? Not for you. Anyway. What did we just do to the truck? Tail lights.
This is the classic
Gas.
Never even gave an update.
NOS Energy Track Battle. Not
The whole rear end change.
These are
I kind of did.
street cars.
You did? Right.
No.
They are street legal. They have to.
You told them we got all new axles, all new adjustable height.
Cars that make tons of power.
Well, I guess that's what we're doing right now. Before it starts raining. All right, I'll let them know what's up. So, I think we made like a whole video just kind of diving into what we did, but I never made it because we've been so busy at the shop thanks to you guys. So, and I suck. So there's that too. But a lot of it comes down to back in Kansas, if it would focus up here. We had an axle binding issue. Now, this axle binding issue caused a lot of problem when we were going through the corner. It would try to use the axle as a suspension point, and you know, we probably could have tried doing this. Our final revision to the rear end first, but it made more sense to us at the time to just do a different axle because we weren't sure if the axle lengths were incorrect. So we did a slip jointed axle, and so far so good. When we first did it, we noticed that the hubs would press in towards the chassis. We couldn't figure out why for the life of us because this car does not come with an upper control arm. It has a leaf spring that attaches right up here, and that leaf spring attaches here as well, and then back on that side, and then that essentially acts as a spring because Corvettes don't actually have a spring. They just have a damper, and that's it. So, and that's what mounts to what we have as an LCA to our shock. So there was that revision we made, and when we found out that it was hitting into the chassis, we then made a upper control arm which attaches offset a little bit off these custom brackets we ended up making, and then this also doubles as it's not really an adjustment point per se, it's just this is what keeps us away from the frame. But yeah, that helps us to keep it all in check. So this is a big area for us. So far it has worked out. DJ said he maybe felt a little bit of bouncing because he went a little too hard into a corner, but that could also have a little bit of play into where our shocks are positioned. So we'll see what it does over the weekend. But other than that, all we did was make a makeshift tail light setup, and yeah, we've just been checking over the truck.
We saw some smoke, but you look good otherwise.
No, but they're black flag mate. Get the.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh.
He's checking right now, otherwise you're just gonna go around and do another lap or cool down. You just wanna make sure it wasn't like smoking up real bad. Looks good. Alright.
What's up? I'm good.
You're good.
Is it good?
Not bad.
Track food? DJ certified? Is that what this was?
Philly cheesesteak. Special.
Why are you so late now?
Oh, because I just looked over and you guys were looking at me.
A little weird, was
What?
it? Little weird.
You're a little weird.
So you updated the folks.
Yeah, we're updated. They know now.
It actually worked when he showed you.
Yeah.
Truck turns like it should. Probably better than it should. We're actually just having a problem of it not being fast enough in the straights.
Yes.
Fast in the corners and it brakes really good, but it's just not. We're still down on power.
Yeah, and then fifth gear is a little boo-boo.
And the shifter's fucked up. And I misshift like 4 or 5 times. But I didn't care, I just sent it.
So far, good weekend.
I feel like the trucks would be pretty good at Gingerman.
Yeah.
Hopefully middle of the pack would be my goal.
How are those fries? Good fries?
Gotta give a review though.
I could be biased because I'm hungry, but that's a good fry.
It's a good french fry.
This french fry review is sponsored by Rudd's Racing.
Okay, that's enough camera.
everyone's pretty much done for the day, it seems. Is Vern done too? Or is she trying to go out for this one?
She'll go on to the next one.
Okay. So me and Vern are gonna go out. Yeah, hopefully it's not crappy, but
It's crappy.
it's crappy outside. The track, when I got off from grip drift session, today's Sunday, I didn't say anything about that, but we pretty much skipped yesterday. Yesterday was pretty much a wash anyway, and we just did a bunch of grip drift for me, Matt, and Vern, and then, you know, just got to hang out with a lot of you guys and, you know, make new friends. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, but the track, when I just got off from grip drift this morning, was getting more slick. I ended up sideways into the bus stop because I locked up all four. But we're just gonna chill, have fun, and we'll just see if, you know, anything stupid happens. But you know, we're not pushing it. So hopefully get a couple of good laps here, because once the track gets a little hot, the wet line kind of comes forming through, but it's still really weak. So we'll see what goes on. I'm hyped. It's a beautiful track, even though it's rainy and gross and wet. But I mean, you guys can't really see it with this camera, but like all that past the grandstand is just beautiful, like really huge hills and just amazingness. So I was saying it, you know, earlier, that when we're at the hotel, it must be insane to live here, because you step out of your house anytime, any day of the week, and you just have this beautiful hilly, like, you know, countryside to look at. It's gorgeous. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the next session. pizza? Is the pizza
for you and me?
crusty? Pizza? Crusty, great, yeah.
Yeah, pizza.
Is the pizza, yeah, for you and